Greetings, geeks. Welcome to episode 898 of Geeks in Space. I'm Rob Commander Taco Mald, and joining me today in pretend low Earth orbit, I have, as usual, Rob Roseboom.
Hello.
And Chris DeBona.
Hi.
Gentlemen, how are things going?
Fine.
Yeah, cool. Are either of you Nelsons today? Let's see. The oldest one that I have on the list, Chris, is the EA acquisition, which we don't have to. Oh, my list is in a different order than yours again. Cool, thanks, Reddit. It was like $50 billion. There's a really good video on Gamers Nexus about it, actually, that I didn't link to.
Yeah, some outrage, I'm guessing.
So a little bit, because this is obviously not sketchy at all. It's just Jared Kushner and the Saudi family. This is fine. This is just normal business stuff.
Yeah.
But like, it's EA, and I don't know how they're worth that much money. I don't know. It's a weird one.
Well, I think I can tell you why.
Is it personal information and tracking of the entire human race?
No, it is not. It is here. I'm going to show you why. It is a very specific game.
Candy Crush?
Marble Madness.
Oh, Marble, yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
doesn't
screenshot.
That make you want to open your wallet?
Oh,
you know,
dude, if I can just have
Cubert.
Yeah, Cubert. Oh yeah.
You know.
Is Pitfall in their war
That's
chest?
Activision. That's Activision. So.
But doesn't EA own Activision? How can they not?
Microsoft owns Activision.
Really?
They acquired them last year. Yeah.
Oh,
Blizzard Activision.
There's only 3 corporations left, right?
Oh, yeah, it's kind of true. You know.
But late stage capitalism is fine.
Yeah, I mean, you're either a Saudi royal or you're Bill Gates or Satya Nadella.
Yeah,
right?
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, so that story's a little sketch. Everything's totally fine.
Everything's totally fine.
This is fine.
It's like in the 80s, the Japanese were buying everything, and now it's the Saudis.
Now it's Saudis, yeah.
So
yeah, it's not as bad as the TikTok one. That's
so sketchy.
Super gross. Gross. Well, okay, we got a more fun story. The more modems.
More fun than Marble Madness?
More fun than Marble Madness. The more modem story is, I don't know if you watched this. It's awesome.
I didn't. He just took a bunch of old modems and bonded them together. So
yeah, they tried to do this all using period accurate technology. This is a YouTuber that has they're building their own ISP. And they have their own switch and they have their own modems, and they're trying to do it all with accurate late 90s sort of technology. And this particular project is they managed to get, I think, 11 or 12 56K modems bonded, all using stuff that was available at the time, like period accurate functionality. And the goal for this was to get it to stream to YouTube. Or get it to stream YouTube. So we can see your screen, Chris. They
find the damn thing.
I linked it. Yeah. Is the link not working on?
No. So another thing that happens on Reddit that drives me absolutely crazy, even though I've got YouTube Premium and I never see ads, when it's an embed in Reddit, it just doesn't know who
it does the pre-roll.
Then they show the ads, and I'm like, what the crap, dude?
Okay. So. I have a really similar problem, which is equally frustrating. If I get an email via Patreon, because a number of people that you Patreon, they send private emails to their Patreons.
With the YouTube link.
Yeah. So, so you click the YouTube link, and I'm doing it on an iPad. So that launches Chrome, which I'm logged out of. So then I have to log in. It's like 9 taps in order for me to get it to my Apple TV without ads. Okay. It's extraordinarily incompetent.
Do do you round trip through Patreon? Because like when I get technology connections, pre-releases, they have the YouTube link in the email.
So it's because one particular person that I patron, it's Jenny Nicholson.
Hmm.
Her videos, she links to to a private YouTube channel that you can't bookmark.
I see.
So because of that, it's like I have to load Patreon, the app, then I have to launch a Chrome with the YouTube video, then I have to launch that into the YouTube app, and then it's so many taps
A lot of
just to
Now,
bookmark it.
That's weird.
now imagine trying to do that blind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
At the Social
uh
Security office using 50K
Yeah.
dial up.
yeah, yeah. This house still screams. I hear Donna Tripoli being screamed out all the time, which is how it reads, do not reply.
Donna Tripoli is do not
Donna
reply.
Tripoli. Donna Tripoli is do not reply. It changes everything into names.
Ugh.
If a pop-up window ever shows up, you can't get to it because the way you navigate is you two-finger slide across the screen.
Your voice is your passport.
To the next, next thing, but it skips pop-ups, not just ads, but say you're trying to log in.
Mm-hmm.
If that happens through a pop-up module, you can't highlight it.
Everything's great. Everything's great.
Yep.
Anyway, this video is awesome. It turned out that one of the harder parts about all of this was that they couldn't get YouTube to run on like Windows 98 or something. They couldn't get any browser to do it. So they ended up having to get the machine up to like Windows XP or something. They had not XP, but like they had to go to like a newer version of Windows just to get a web browser that would run and technically render YouTube. But it's a very entertaining, very nerdy little video, and I strongly recommend that as a dumb little background thing.
Mm-hmm.
I have another one up there that I linked, the Ouch Ring, which it's one of those Samsung Galaxy rings, but the battery inside of it expanded.
Nice.
Yeah. So technology is fine. It crushed that dude's finger.
Oh my god!
Right? It's kind of scary looking.
While he was wearing it.
Yeah. He had to take it off at the hospital.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's serious.
Dude.
Oh. So I don't recommend that.
Oh, scroll down.
Ooh.
Oh, that doesn't look that bad.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure it's scary as hell if that thing's clamped down on your finger and it's not coming off. But
yeah.
I mean, I can't get my ring off. But I mean, if I were to get my ring off, then that would mean that I'm free of the shackles of marriage, right?
I don't know if it's that like quick.
Oh, it doesn't happen like magic, like a spell,
Yeah.
like a like a Lord of the Rings situation.
No, it's not a Lord of the Rings situation, I don't think.
No, because you can see me, right?
Attempts to remove the device at the airport using soap and hand cream had made it worse.
Oh,
lithium.
Oh,
and caused
the battery to expand further.
Yeah, scary, man.
That's screwed up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So technology's fine. It's just trying to sever that dude's finger.
I don't wear the rings. They just, I mean, I've got a ring. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. And it's funny because before this, I'd try rings, and they'd always like,
But maybe they're just preparing us for the eventuality of smart fingers.
Smart finger.
Get your finger removed and replaced with a smart finger.
Yeah. I mean, don't you want a smart finger?
My fingers have been so stupid.
Yeah. I mean, they do all this stuff wrong,
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
Whenever you do anything wrong, it's with that finger,
right?
Is that the one? So, I don't know.
Well, if you wear all 10 fingers with smart rings and then the AI, you just let the AI control them, then you can truly be an extension of the AI.
When does a collection of smart rings become
sentient?
Like knuckles, and like illegal? They're like, hey, too many rings, buddy.
Too many rings. We can't import that.
We don't want any trouble,
Yeah, we don't want a Mandarin situation over here.
Yeah, 10 rings is the limit. At nine rings is fine.
Yeah. Once you get 10,
that's too many rings. Too many rings.
Also, not for nothing. At that point, do you have too much lithium on your body to get on an airplane? Do you go past
That's true.
Watt-hour limit or whatever?
Yep. The lithium limit.
The Lithid.
The Lithid. I Kill Bear is the next on the list. Letterkenny Jared Kiso.
Oh.
He's got a new show that he's casting. There were a couple of people in there that looked familiar. There's somebody from Letterkenny. He's going to star in it. The premise is kind of like I think it's a guy that has a bear that he uses for like TV. Like he's the trainer that takes bears to TV. It's kind of like, what was that movie that came out a few years ago, the space alien and the horse trainer?
Oh.
Was it Nope?
Oh.
So it's kind of a little like that. There's one actress in there that or one actor in there that I can't remember who it was, that I was like, holy crap, that person's back. From Smallville, Lana Lang from Smallville. Like, holy crap, I thought she was in that cult.
Lawrence LaBeouf. And if I don't see Lawrence LaBeouf, I'm not watching the show.
That's your limit.
Also,
I mean, because she's made it onto Letterkenny. She's made it onto the new one with
there's a Trailer Park Boys.
Yep, there's a Trailer Park Boys person in there too.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's got the guy who one of the hockey players.
Yep.
Who was also in Travelers, you might remember. And other Canadian shows as a bit player. Yeah.
So I just I was a huge fan. I know, Rob, you liked you're pretty.
But no Lawrence LaBeouf. No Apple.
Sorry.
No Apple, no Chris.
All right, that's your line. No Apple, no Chris. All right. No, I'm all in. That dude knows how to write a show. He's got
and this guy has a weird head, you know.
Yeah, he does got a weird head.
That guy just looks like he's a strong guy, right?
Yeah.
He's a weird head.
That's the ex-welterweight champion of the UFC.
That explains it.
Yeah.
His head got squished a little bit too much.
You know, I mean, J-Rock alone,
or that one.
The first that
first
other one. No, second one.
This guy.
That's George St. Pierre. There's also Batroc the Leaper in one of the Marvel.
Yep. Batroc. Yeah,
this guy. So we can agree. It's like there's too much distance between his eyes and his lips or something.
He looks like frittata Chris Evans.
His head is just meant for stacking.
Yeah. Maybe if he didn't have the half beard thing going on,
it's a choice. It's a choice.
Yeah. I mean, look, so this guy, he's got the same beard basically as that guy, but it works for him.
I feel like we're gonna play a round of Guess Who. Does your face have long hair or short hair?
Yeah. I mean,
Anyway, I don't know when that show's coming out, but
I'm sure they'll add Apple before.
Yeah.
They put it on Apple TV
because they know about Chris. They need no Apple, no Chris, and the Chris demographic.
I didn't really go past Letterkenny season radio show.
That's the worst season by a long.
I really need to just suck it up and get through it. But
it gets better, but it never is as good as those first 3 seasons. I really like Shorzy too, but I find I just like his writing.
We've talked about this a million times. On the show.
The next one on the list, Windows 7 market share is on the rise because all those computers that are no longer going to be able to run Windows 10, you got a choice. Do you go to Windows 11 where Microsoft forces you to use the login account to use your computer, or do you go back to Windows 7? What an awesome situation that is.
That's so weird.
I know, right?
I mean, also, is this just stat counter doesn't know how to count?
I mean, it's very possible.
Coverage, it's that's just a weird story.
It is. I mean, I buy it.
Not easy to downgrade either. It's a pain in the butt.
No, you got to start over.
Stagnating at Windows 10 is much easier than going to a long end of life, deeply insecure copy of Windows 7.
I mean, or you can log into Windows 11 and be tracked by the man.
I mean, I think Steam end-of-lifed Windows 7 like 2 years ago, or instead of Chrome and all the rest.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know, man. I got
I admit, I question the numbers.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just don't believe everything on the web anymore, man.
You think it's all because of the AI? You think that it's just the dead internet
AI.
theory?
Oh, that's actually not a bad thought, because if you're, there's a lot of bots going out there that are basically using headless Chrome,
Yep.
and they're playing all kinds of games with user agents
Yeah,
and
yeah.
operating system signatures
They
now.
could be anything.
So it could be literally anything like that. And all the stat companies and the ad, like the moats and the ghosts and the rest, they're all like, do we show an ad to this? Did we show an ad to a bot that,
Shut up.
is
We
more
charge them. It all
valuable?
counts.
It's really something. It's really interesting.
Right.
Yeah, the numbers on the internet are wild right now. It's like
You
I
think
stood
that
up.
people are untruthing on the internet?
Well, I stood up a vibe coding thing, and I'm watching the log, and the number of bots from all over the world just trying to
Yeah.
get the insecure WordPress config file.
Oh yeah.
It's just like I finally had to like put a thing in that it just wouldn't log them. And
Yeah.
if you tried to get it, it would block your IP. I'm just like, what? Just don't send them anything.
Yeah. The internet's kind of shitty now.
It's really something, man. The number of bots, and at the same time, tying together a search MCP into your LLMs, it's really powerful stuff. It can go out, find out information that's up to date, and but it's like, whew.
It also tells you the things you don't want to know.
Well, maybe. Is that the next story?
Oh no, the next story is that there's a dude who owns 40,000 paid Steam games.
And he's running it on Windows 7. Now,
yeah, which is weird.
That's something. And it's a guy in Shanghai. I mean,
and I know you can get like large chunks of games for like bundles and stuff relatively inexpensively, but this is an extraordinary investment.
Yeah, it's a lot.
The article said something like there are like 13 people that had 30,000 games, but only this guy got to 40,000. But like, that's crazy to me. That's a mental disorder, maybe. I don't know. Like, because you can't play 40,000 games, so he's collecting them for the sake of collecting them. I don't know. I get it to a certain extent, but
I mean, I guess a certain portion of his day has to be
just buying games.
dedicated to buying games, right?
Game buyer games. I wonder if there's a game buying game.
Can you imagine how long it takes him to just update if he goes on vacation for a week?
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Every single game's got to update. Oh, that'll be fine. He's definitely a guy who doesn't have time to hunt for worms.
That was another transition.
That's the next one. You see that?
Yeah.
This is a Rob story. This is a good one.
I'd never heard of this. It
Me
is
either.
pretty interesting.
Was there cheating? Because
No, there was no cheating. It was just well, I can't say for sure there's never been cheating at the worm attracting or worm calling championships. I'm not exactly sure what they call it.
I mean, it's
worm calling.
Far from the stone skipping scandal.
Yeah. They do have rules about what sorts of things you can do to summon a worm. You can't use water. There was another thing that was forbidden. I can't remember what.
It's about the vibes, man.
Yeah. So they got people who some folks just play French horns into the ground. Other people stop, hit it with pitchforks, a whole bunch of different stuff.
Are these guys dressed up as worms? Is that what's going on?
I think
Some
that
of
guy's
them are,
he's
yeah.
wearing a worm suit. Yeah.
Worm suit. Worm sign.
It's pretty great.
Read next, The Grit and Glory of British Toe Wrestling. I think we've found our side boys.
All right.
I know about the grit of it, but not the glory. So I'm interested.
Well, I'm loading it now.
Well, the next one that we had was I think this might have been another Rob one. A shoe, 750-year-old shoe.
Yeah.
Oh, toe wrestling. Look at that.
Where's the shoe? Okay, here. Grass shoe discovered in a vulture's nest. Oh, and that is indeed a shoe.
Yeah. Hundreds of years old. The vultures use the same nest over and over and over again. Actually, I wonder how much archaeology could be done, because they talked about there's tons of artifacts that they found in it. I wonder if you could actually just do archaeology out of vulture nests, sort of the same way biologists look at bones in owl pellets and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Fascinating.
We have a story about a Garmin patent.
Yeah, I posted this one. So, as you know, Strava is a new company compared to Garmin, which has a 80-year history with location devices
Yeah.
and all the rest. But like all these lawsuits, it's really not about the patents. It turns out Strava and Garmin had a contract because Strava licensed something from Garmin and Garmin licensed something from Strava or whatever. Or they promised they wouldn't do something. And so, yeah.
Well, the patent is about something like lap
Segment.
timers or something, or
Yeah,
segments
it's about
of
segment timing, and that Garmin, by having a similar feature, violated the contract that
Ugh.
they promised not to do from Strava. And I'm like,
that stuff makes me so angry.
well, I mean, the thing is, Garmin's patent portfolio is not a joke.
I bet.
It's like Strava. It's very difficult for me to see how Strava has a more dense patent portfolio than Garmin's. And not for nothing, just their classified portfolio is probably substantial. So it's like, I don't know that I'd go after Garmin Strava. That's kind of, it's bad.
It's a big fish. You're going after the whale.
Yeah, and it's like, better not miss. That's all I gotta
Mhm.
say. And they're gonna have secured skiffs and all that stuff to,
That stuff
yeah,
just makes me so angry.
yeah.
Let the lawyers make the money instead of making the world better. Got it. Everything's cool.
My first job during college, I worked for a law firm that did classified work, and it's just like the costs were just astonishing, like breathtaking.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you have $1,000 an hour lawyer back in the 90s.
Yeah.
And then you add on that everyone has to be cleared and only do cleared work. And then you have judges who are like, you can't have a jury trial. How do we find 12 cleared people? It's like it was something. That's all I gotta say.
Rah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that they're gonna go the classified route. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I think Garmin will just be like, how about we just but yeah, it's something.
Frustrating. Who put the story with the woman who wants to trauma bond with her coworkers? That story's amazing.
That's it. Yeah. So she works at a joint base in New Jersey, and she decided that actually it's no more, well, she decided to make the team a little more tight. And
team building.
instead of team building exercises, she called in a fake attack. I think she said there was an active shooter.
Yeah, I think she called in an active shooter warning.
Yeah. And she just wanted to trauma bond with her coworkers. I mean, what's wrong with that? You just want to be closer,
I thought that it was a separate event. Like, she called it in and then later decided she wanted to trauma bond as part of the recovery, but maybe I misunderstood.
Oh.
That is,
well, I'm not sure which step of the fake call she decided to trauma bond. But
yeah.
That was the outcome of that.
Yeah. That's a doozy of a story. The Toxic Avenger. Rob, did you watch it yet?
No.
Their ad campaign, instead of doing a traditional ad campaign, they were doing what who was it? John Oliver, who bought like medical debt on the cheap. They did the same thing.
That's cool.
And that's actually kind of like a central plot point in this movie. He has cancer and is trying to get medical treatment, and they do a pretty good job actually of like making, like, there's a really good scene of like dealing with frustrating insurance companies with Peter Dinklage. And I'm not going to tell you that it's a good movie. But I did have a lot of fun with it.
Movie.
Yeah.
And that is legit interesting.
I watched both
Yeah.
Toxic Avengers movies in the last week, the first one and this one, just because I hadn't seen the first Toxic Avenger movie since the 90s. And I mean, it's not a bad movie, but it's pretty by the numbers, and it gets a little boring at the end because like you get what's gonna happen.
No
But like,
surprise.
my favorite thing in the Toxic Avenger movie though is that he saves a cat in the first like 10 minutes, and
Nice.
somebody in the background yells, "Hey, he saved a cat!" It's that kind of movie. Like, not only is it hitting all the tropes, but it's gonna tell you in dialogue, off-screen dialogue, that you're hitting the
Hey,
tropes.
he saved a cat.
And
He
then so Peter
Because-
Dinklage is only in the first half, and then they have somebody else play Toxie once he transforms. But
Janitor, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, like
uh,
in the station agent, basically.
yeah, the same thing happened in the Station Agent. It's weird.
And they turn into Toxic Avenger at the end of the station agent.
He turns into a train man.
Yeah,
That's in the sequel.
that's in the sequel. Toxic Avenger.
He
Revenge
gets,
on
he
Derail.
gets hit by a radioactive train and then slowly becomes a train the next month.
Again, we come up with just absolute bangers.
Yeah.
Here in
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
You know,
The bots got to be listening to us to write those next generation of
they're clearly
bankable
training
screensavers.
on this.
Right.
Yeah. We got a story. China punishes pessimists.
As you do.
That was my rewriting of the headline because but this was, I think, was this Rob?
Yeah. So if you just have a good attitude, there's nothing to worry about.
Yep.
Ever hear that?
Yeah. It's everything's fine if you just don't argue with anybody or disagree.
Right. Or point out that something sucks.
Yep.
Or
Or that
you know,
did.
just
I don't think this
I
guy
think
got
you-
enough.
I think exaggeration was also in there. They don't want you exaggerating.
As long as you fall in line with what the government wants, then that's fine. You're good. You
Sure.
just as long as you do what you're told.
I'm sorry. It sounds like you're being defeatist about the Great Party. Yeah, and about the struggle of the modern age, Mr. Mulder.
Yeah.
You know,
So-
I have problems with that sort of thing. Authoritarians.
Well, you know what would help you if you just worked more.
A life of less work and less pressure.
Yeah.
Influencer said that it made financial sense not to marry and have children.
Yeah.
And a commentator known for bluntly observing that China still lags behind Western countries in terms of quality of life.
You see, you can't say things like the truth if it's not good. Like if the only truth that's good is the one that the party says is true.
Well, I think you have so many bad feelings because you're not working hard enough and cranking out enough children.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
that.
if you want to work harder, you'd be happier.
I'm definitely not working hard, but I have made
Our big
enough
box
humans. I've replaced, my wife and I have made a replacement number of humans.
True.
Well, if you're happy with replacement, I guess that's fine. But
Yeah,
some of us choose to have more items of
a flare.
flair.
Do the bare minimum. I thought about it, but I didn't really want to have a 0.2 kid. I don't know, it's 2.2 for replacement, and I don't want a 0.2. I don't know, do they have like a half a room, or I don't know how you do that. Put them in a closet.
Aquarium.
An aquarium, yeah. So yeah, Discord apparently leaked 70,000 government IDs. So that's cool.
Oh,
The thing I have to ask you is, who could have called that requiring companies to collect government IDs to let people use their services would end up like this?
Oh, everybody?
Who could have seen this coming?
That sounds pretty pessimistic.
Oh,
mm.
sorry, I need to go have some more children.
Yeah, go. You have to
We'll
go.
have some more kids.
Yeah, go. But
It'll
Actually,
all
give them the ID.
go make a baby.
Use Discord. Right?
I'm sorry, sir, but you're going to have to either go to jail or you're going to have 3 more children.
I
Your
really
wife
like
gets no say in this.
Discord's awesome, man. It's so much fun to use.
I like Discord. It's just got that problem.
Yeah. I mean, any public space,
Yep.
is going to have Nazis and weirdos, and yeah.
It's the truth. Let's
Oh, and
see.
Discord do well. It's so much fun to use.
It's true.
And it's not like Slack. Slack's dull and crappy. It's like,
Don't get me started on Teams, man.
oh, I've used a lot of Teams in the new job.
I know you do. I'm
And
sorry.
Outlook.
Oh.
Outlook and Teams.
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah, Teams isn't so bad, honestly. It's yeah. The only thing I'd say I'm trying not to fit Microsoft stuff into a Google hole in my head. You know what I mean? Like the habits.
Well, you're failing, but
new habits.
Yeah.
And the thing that I'm still struggling is the wrong word, because we're talking about a job, right? I'm adapting to is there's things in, like, you edit a document in Word or OneNote or
Vim.
this other tool, and then in Teams you also have a calendar like you have in Outlook, and it's like they're clearly trying to converge them. And I'm like, and when you try to find a document in your OneDrive SharePoint for the enterprise, right, you end up finding that document, and then you go to open it, and you can either open it in the desktop application or in the web application. And I'm like, there's a lot of stuff around.
Well, and they're banking on confusing you and locking you into getting you connected to their one cloud or whatever, and make that
OneDrive.
Yeah, that was the thing, is they're changing the default save location to OneDrive.
Well, that was already there. If you installed a new copy of Windows, it would by default.
And then they force you to log into their private account where you need a driver's license, and yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not in the Windows division. Let's be clear.
No, I get it. I use Windows for this podcast and for video games, and then I use a Mac, and they're no better.
I think it's it's not hypocritical to not use Windows, but it's like, I'm not going to go to Microsoft and use an Apple.
No.
And also, I have to tell you, Windows subsystem for Linux is a blast. It's really fun.
It works. It does work.
Good system. You can even pull up X Windows applications in Windows via WSL. It's so weird, man. It's almost unnatural feeling, but it works really well.
I keep meaning to play with Bazite. That's on my. I really want to try. I really want to try Bazite. I haven't done that yet.
That's basically Steam OS, right?
I think so, but it's like it's a Red Hat derivative, or whatever they call it now, Fedora. But it's one of those super containerized, immutable Linux distributions. But apparently it can run the Steam OS stuff really well, and I would like to try that. But I haven't gotten around to that. That's on my to-do list. But my to-do list, while not particularly long, has many more interesting things on it.
It has little corners.
As far as media, I watched a movie called Steve, which is Cillian Murphy. It's in the 90s. He's like a teacher in like a school for troubled youths. And that'll hurt if you wanna be kind of sad. That you could watch that.
Does he take a group of underprivileged kids and rise them up?
No, it's not that kind of movie. No. It's more just like everything sucks and it's getting worse.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's an acting movie, where everybody acts really good and everybody writes really good. Yeah, it's one of that. And I watched one called All of You, which has got
which is a great.
It's got Ted Lasso, the guy from Ted Lasso, Brett Goldstein,
okay,
and Imogen Poots, and it's like a romance thing, and it's a sci-fi thing where like you can a machine whatever tells you who your soulmate is, but like that has nothing to like. It has so little to do with the movie. Like it's kind of like they don't even really need it.
It's just a romance.
Yeah, it's just a romance story. I always
loved her name though,
Imogen Poots.
Hey,
she was also in Popstar, Never Stop Poppin', which I love. That's
Never Stop Boys Poppin', Never Stop Poppin'.
Never Stop Poppin'. Toxic Avenger. I enjoyed it. I'm not going to tell you it's great. I think that's the only movies I watched that are. I watched.
Y'all been watching Gen V?
I haven't watched the brand new episode, but I'm almost caught up, and it's been real fun this season. Peacemaker finale was last night.
Is Zen watching any television?
I'm not watching anything.
Hard to watch the TV for you these days, I bet.
Why?
Mm,
Just time?
just busy.
Yeah.
Life, man. No, I've watched a lot of stuff lately, but I've been watching a lot of old rerun type stuff. I watched the old Toxic Avenger, and I watched Chopping Mall
my
this week.
Ah,
It's
And-
been a
nice.
long time.
Yeah, and Gross Point Blank,
That's
and Bodies,
Yep.
Bodies, Bodies.
Yes.
All fun movies.
Mhm.
And I think next on my list is going to be Cabin in the Woods. We're trying to get some good Halloween type murder movies.
It's a
So
great
I'm
movie.
going to say something that's going to betray my age or something.
Yeah.
I went to the local garden center and picked up some dirt
Yeah, as one
From-
does.
plants.
Mhm.
And they have a whole pumpkin walk, and they have a section that's just carnivorous plants during Halloween,
Ooh.
and it's kind of adorable. But I'm like, when did this become so Halloweeny? You know? But yeah, it was something. Halloween is definitely showing up everywhere. So,
Yeah, it's time.
yeah.
But it's going to be really brief because, the war on Christmas is failing, and Christmas is going to overtake Halloween this year. I think last year Kat was saying that the day or two before Halloween, when they start taking the Halloween candy out of the aisles, they replaced Halloween with Christmas, but before Halloween.
Mm.
So that's cool.
Yeah. I think they're trying to get ahead of the tariffs,
Yeah.
Like, just buy all the Christmas stuff now, because
Yeah,
who
yeah.
knows what it'll cost a week from now or a day from now,
That checks out.
all of this, man.
All right. We've expended our energies for the day.
We have.
Let's say goodbye to Chris DeBona.
Goodbye, Christabana.
And goodbye to Rob Roseboom.
Goodbye.
That was episode 898 of Geeks in Space. I was Rob Commander Takamalda, and I will see you some other time. Bye-bye.